Hey there, it's Kathleen Rendelia with Brandon's House Counseling Center, and this is our Monday Mental Health Moment. So thank you so much for joining me, and I have a brick with me today. That's right, it's a real brick. This is not a prop, it is a true brick. Why do I have a brick with me? Good question. Well, we will get to our bricks in just a moment, but for those of you who don't know, Brandon's House Counseling Center is a free counseling center for teens and their families. We are based in New Albany, Indiana, and we have been offering these professional mental health counseling services since 1993. And that means that we have a birthday coming up here. We are going to be celebrating the 28 years in serving the community in October here. Yay! 28 years, that's awesome, guys, right? That's a long time. So, Susan Parr, who founded us, thought of the concept of Brandon's House and really put her heart and soul into the organization and the project and helped it to get to where it is today. So a big shout out to her and to everybody who has volunteered and counseled and worked with Brandon's House through the years to make sure that we have gotten to this point. 28 years, that's a long time, guys. And in order to kind of recognize it on a new level, we're using some bricks. That's right, so bricks. We already have a pathway in our backyard area that is part of a Eagle Scout project that has a veteran memorial there. But we are going to be expanding this space to being a reflection garden area that our staff and clients can utilize, and anybody within the community who wants to come and visit their bricks can also do so. So how we're doing this, though, is we are selling bricks. So you can purchase a brick that can be in memory or in honor of somebody, and you will have your name listed on the brick or the person's name. You can also do this for your business if you choose to and you want it listed in our reflection garden. Now you can either just have the name itself listed on here, and sorry to those of you on Instagram, I couldn't figure out how my camera turns around, so the letters may be backwards, but it won't be backwards in person, I promise. So you can have your name listed, or in honor of somebody, in honor of your parents, your children, somebody who's inspired you. You can have it in memory of somebody, in memory of your loved ones. It's a great way to recognize them. Also, we are going to have the option of having it in honor or memory of a favorite pet, because some of us have had a furry friend, or maybe it wasn't furry, who was really special in your life as well. So for those, we will have an emblem over here, and for the ones that are in honor of somebody, it will be a heart, okay? And for those that it is in memory of someone, there will be a cross. And for animal memorials, there'll be a little paw print. So we will have these bricks available for sale you can buy them now, throughout October as part of our Grand Band event. And we also will be selling them at our Birthday Bash open house October 17th. So if you haven't saved the date yet, please do so. October 17th, 12 p.m. to 4 p.m. You can stop by our office, see what Brandon's House is about, and buy a brick, have some treats for a birthday celebration, and help us to dedicate our brand new counseling room as well. So this is all going to be part of this reflection garden pathway. And so these bricks will be laid out through the pathway a few at a time, and we'll be continuing this project over time to hopefully have where you can have a reflective moment walking through this space, seeing all the people that family members want to honor and memorialize throughout the years, So this is really a special time both for Brandon's house, when I mentioned all the people who've been involved before with Brandon's house, but also just for the community in general. So if you know somebody who you would like to honor or memorialize and remember with a brick, please do so. You can, again, order them through our website as well. We will be having options for that. You can order them on our in person again, or mailing in. If you didn't get our newsletter and you want to get that, because information for this was in there, please go to our website and sign up for our newsletter so that we can get you on our e-newsletter or our mailing option. So either one, we want to make sure you're up to date on what's going on at Brandon's house. So other than our bricks, I mentioned our birthday activity. I hope you guys can join us for that. But we have one other really big thing happening right now. Anybody remember what that is? That's right, our 5K. So for those of you who've been paying attention, we have a virtual 5K that is in memory of someone, Brandon Dukes. So we have our second annual Brandon Dukes Memorial Run that is going to be a virtual event during all of October here. And we extended the registration for both participants as well as sponsors because, in all honesty, our numbers were kind of low, guys. And right now, with COVID and pandemic stuff making fundraising difficult, we really do need as many participants and sponsors as we can get. So we extended the deadline to being October 10th. That's this coming Sunday, guys. So please get on, register. You can sponsor the event, have your name on the back of the event shirts. You can participate in the event itself. Really, I hope that you guys can join us, and it will be a fun activity. You will be able to share your runs or selfies of your run or walk. You don't have to run it if you don't want to. On social media using the I Run for Brandon's House hashtag. And the first person to share this hashtag will be winning a $50 gift card. So, hey, that's pretty good prize if you ask me. I don't know, I can use $50 for a lot of different things. And all you have to do is register for our event. If you're a registered participant, and get that up. Again, you have to use the hashtag I Run for Brandon's House. And then you'll be entered in and win, if you're the first person, this gift card. So, hey, those of you who've already entered into our event and are registered, you could have this prize. You just got to post now. Anytime now is good. So, yes, I hope that you guys are out there and running and enjoying that, remembering that all the money that goes from this event goes directly to supporting free counseling for kids at Brandon's house. So that's what we've got going on. Kind of a lot, but ultimately it boils down to we're selling bricks for our memorial and honoring of family members, friends, individuals, and those bricks will go into our reflection garden at Brandon's house. We are having an open house October 17th. We hope you can join us. It will be lots of fun. We will be having a raffle for a getaway to French Lick that you can enter and win $600 worth prize for that getaway. And we are having our 5K Brandon Dukes Memorial Run that is virtual, and registration for sponsors and participants is open until Sunday. So those are the three things I want you guys to remember today of what's going on at Brandon's house. Now, our mental health tip of the day. So we're going to talk a little bit more about habits today. We've talked about habits a little bit in the past as well. Kind of make a habit of it, right? But why do we talk about these things? Because we need healthy habits in our lives. And if we don't have healthy habits, what do we have to do? We have to start them. So today we're going to talk a little bit about some methods of starting healthy habits in your life. So the first thing you have to know if you're going to start a healthy habit is what it is. What do you want to do? And have some kind of specific goal. It's easier to achieve something if it's specific and measurable. So instead of just saying, I am going to get healthy, well, maybe say, I'm going to eat vegetables once a day, or increase my vegetable intake by one more a day, whatever it might be for you, right? So you want to be specific. Then also, you don't really want to start a whole bunch of things all at once. So when I am working with somebody in therapy and they're like, okay, so yeah, I'm going to start exercising and meditating and going to bed at a reasonable time, and then I'm also going to start journaling and setting healthier boundaries and doing all these things, and then next week we can work on something else. I kind of go, wait a second, guys. I want you to be successful. So the best way to be successful with starting something new is to start small and be able to focus on one or two things at a time. So instead of a whole bunch of new things to focus on at once, pick maybe one thing to change at a time. So for example, if our goal overall is to get healthy and we're going to try and eat more veggies, right? That would be a good one kind of thing that you can do at once. Now, you also don't want to become overwhelmed. So you want to look at something that's achievable for you and think about it. So for example, have reminders around. So if you're eating healthy, have that healthy food where you see it so that you don't just see, oh, there's the potato chips. Well, they are a vegetable, right? But you know, so think about, oh, wait, oh, there's that, you know, healthier food over there. So you want it in your face. The more that it's easy to see, it's harder to not follow through with your goals. Another thing that makes it really helpful to follow up with your new habit is to tell somebody else about it. So as individuals, we tend to be more successful when we have somebody holding us accountable. So even if it's just one person telling them, hey, my goal this week is to eat an extra serving of veggies every day, you're going to be more conscious of following up on it when you know that that person could ask you, hey, how's it going? Did you eat that extra veggie today? What about yesterday? How are you doing on that? So having somebody else know what your new habit or goal is going to help you to be more successful. Also, you know, remember, sometimes we aren't totally successful the first time out. Things take practice. So don't be too hard on yourself when you're starting something new. If you didn't reach your goal on Monday, start fresh tomorrow. You can try again. So instead of being super hard on yourself of, oh my gosh, all I had to do was eat an extra veggie and I didn't today. There's no point. Why should I even bother anymore? No, don't worry about that. Just start a little bit at a time and you can do it. So after that, you want to try, and another thing that can help is to keep track of your successes. So, you know, think about, you know, maybe in your phone, just making a little note on your calendar. Yep, check. Did it today. Not yesterday, but today was good. You know, and that way you can celebrate your successes. So as you are, maybe make it a whole week out of that, you got every day that week, you did what you wanted to, do something to reward yourself. You can either plan that ahead of time or decide at that time what you want to do, but rewarding yourself for being, you know, healthy and making those good new habit choices is going to, again, help you to be more successful in sticking to your habits. So just to kind of review, when we're trying to have a new habit in place, what do we want to do? Well, we want to have a specific habit. Make it so that we're not trying to just have really general terms. Be specific. Have it be something that is small and achievable. So break it down. make sure that you have your environment be habit friendly. So have reminders of your new goal in front of you and easily accessible. So you're setting yourself up for success. Make sure you let somebody else know what your habit that you're trying to do is so that you can be held accountable. And then, of course, track it so that you know what your success is so that you can celebrate it and reward yourself when things go well. So one of the habits that a lot of people have that they work towards is getting healthier. One of the things that we all need to do for our mental health is to be physically active. So I encourage all of you to start the habit of being more physically active. And one of the best ways you can do that right now is to participate in our virtual 5K. So this is a way that you can start a new habit, donate to a good cause, and be held accountable. Because remember, you're going to post once you've completed your 5K. You can do it by walking if running isn't quite up to your speed yet. So I hope that you guys this week decide to start something healthy and such to make sure that you're taking care of your mental health. So whether it be being more physically active, maybe getting a little bit extra sleep, maybe trying to be more positive. So having a gratitude journal that you're keeping track of things that you're thankful for. Maybe your new habit is actually stopping a bad habit from before. So things like, here's one of my bad habits, doing the dishes every day and not letting them sit in the sink overnight. I know, bad. What can I say? So, those kind of things, maybe that could be something I will work on. But what can you make your new habit this week? In order to keep everybody accountable, feel free to share in the comments below what you're going to try and work on this week. And remember, we have our 5K coming up. You can buy one of these awesome memorial or honor bricks for our reflection garden. It also, if you just want to put your business name or your name as a donor, you can do it that way too. And make sure that you save the date, October 17th from 12 to 4. We have our open house at Brandon's house. So I look forward to seeing all of you there. Thank you so much and have a wonderful evening.